All right, let's talk about ChatGPT. Do you ever get that feeling that you're just scratching the surface? Like there's this massive potential you're not quite tapping into? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to go way beyond those basic prompts. We're talking about unlocking the real techniques that turn this thing from a neat toy into an absolute powerhouse for your work. So let's dive right in. So, I've got to ask you point blank, are you really truly getting the most out of ChatGPT? I mean, it's so easy to just fall into that comfortable habit, right? You use it for a quick summary here, a little brainstorming there, but trust me, there is a whole other level of power just sitting there waiting for you to unlock it. And, that's the key takeaway here. The tool itself is powerful, sure, but the real magic, it's not just in the AI, it's in you. It's about how you steer it, your technique, your approach. It's all about knowing how to guide it to get precisely what you're looking for. Okay, so the untapped potential. Look, we all know ChatGPT is great for the basics, right? Writing, planning, a bit of research, that's table stakes. But I want you to think of all that as just the starting line. Today, we're going to absolutely blow past the basics. We're diving deep into the advanced stuff that can literally transform how you work. So the big question is, how do we actually do that? Well, I'm going to give you what I call the 3 keys to mastery. Think of them as 3 different modes you can switch into: projects, reasoning, and deep research. And I promise you, getting a handle on these 3 is going to completely change your entire relationship with AI. All right, first key, projects. So the biggest mistake people make is treating every chat like a brand new one-off conversation. You have to stop doing that. Instead, think of a project as a long-term workspace. It's like having a dedicated notebook for a single big idea. When you keep a complex task all in one chat, the AI remembers everything. It saves that precious context, which means you get continuity and honestly, way, way better results over time. So when would you use this project mode? Well, think about anything that's complex, anything with multiple steps. Maybe you're writing a big, in-depth article, or you're putting together a whole set of corporate materials like brochures and social media posts. Or, hey, what about building your own personal library of awesome video prompts? For anything like that, a dedicated project chat is absolutely the way to go. Okay, key number 2, reasoning. This one's really cool. This is where you actually make the AI think step by step. It's a super powerful method, sometimes called chain of thought, and it's perfect for when you need to solve a tricky problem or brainstorm some really out-of-the-box ideas. The trick is, you're not just asking for the final answer, you're telling it, hey, show me your work, just like in math class. And listen, this is why it's a total game changer. When you use this reasoning mode, ChatGPT stops being just, well, a fancy search engine that spits back information. It becomes a real thinking partner. It's like an extension of your own brain, helping you unlock a way deeper level of thinking and analysis. And that brings us to our third and final key, deep research. Now, this is the mode you flip on when you absolutely need accuracy and structure. This isn't for a quick and dirty summary. No, this is for a structured, deep dive into information. Maybe you're tackling a super technical topic or analyzing some data. The goal here is organized, verified info, not just the first thing it finds. So we have these 3 awesome modes: projects, reasoning, and deep research. But what powers all of them? Well, it all comes down to one single fundamental skill, what I call the art of the ask. Because crafting a really great prompt, that's the secret sauce. That's how you get the AI to give you exactly what you need. So what's the recipe for a perfect prompt? It's actually a pretty simple 4-step process. Step 1, be specific. And I mean really specific. Step 2, add context. Tell it who the audience is, what the goal is, give it the why. Step 3, define the output. Do you want a bulleted list, a formal email, a script? Tell it. And finally, here's the pro tip. Ask for a few variations. This helps you explore different angles you might not have thought of. All right, that's enough theory. Let's get practical. I want to show you what this actually looks like in the real world. We're going to walk through some examples so you can see how all these ideas come to life. Okay, check this out. A pretty common ask might be, give me a marketing report. Fine, but a great prompt is create a presentation for leadership on our Q3 marketing performance. See the difference? You've specified the format, a presentation, and the audience, leadership. That little change, it makes a world of difference in what you get back. Here's another one. Instead of just asking, tell me about nuclear fusion, which is super broad, you define the output precisely. Write a video prompt for a 2-minute explainer on nuclear fusion. Boom. Now the AI knows the format, the length, the whole purpose of the content. It's not guessing anymore. And this one is my favorite because it shows the incredible power of context. You could ask it to explain blockchain, and you'd get a complicated technical answer. But add that little phrase, like I'm a 10-year-old, and everything changes. The tone, the word choice, the complexity, the entire response is transformed. It's such a simple tweak, but the impact is just massive. Okay, before we finish up, I want to give you a few quick, rapid-fire tips for maximum efficiency. Ready? First, if you have a successful project chat, save it. Use it as a template for the future. Second, for big, scary tasks, break them down into smaller, bite-sized steps. It's way less overwhelming. Third, don't just ask for what you want, ask for how you want it. Request a specific style, a specific tone, and last but not least, remember, you can always ask for changes. Keep tweaking it. Iterate until it's absolutely perfect. So let's pull this all together. When you start using these techniques, projects, reasoning, deep research, you're not just getting better answers. You're actually changing your entire relationship with the AI. It's no longer just a tool you use, it becomes a genuine partner in your work. Think of it as an extension of your own mind. This, right here, is your new AI superpower. And I want to leave you with this one last thought. The potential of this technology is absolutely immense. But here's the thing, it's not automatic. ChatGPT can do so much more for you than you can possibly imagine, but only when you know how to use it right. So now it's your turn. Go on, take these new skills and put them to the test.